Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can, please comment in the chat there so that I know that you can hear me. Hello everyone, good evening. Can you hear me? All right, thank you. Thank you everybody for your response. So if you have any question, you may just chat on the chat box there. Okay, so you are welcome to ask questions from the chat box there. Don't be shy, all right? So let's begin for our first topic, which is the number system. So we have here real numbers, okay? So in this 1.1 real numbers, we need to define natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, prime numbers, rational and irrational numbers. So these are the code, the alphabet, important alphabets that you need to know. Okay, so Z means integers. All right, rational, we label it as Q or Q bar. Okay, bar means the irrational. So we are going to go through all of this learning objective from defining to representing, and then we will learn about the relationship of the number sets in a real number system. And the second last one is knowing the open, close, half open intervals. And the last one, we will learn what is union, intersect, and how do we use both of them. So now let's begin with our first question. For the set of -5, for a set of -5 here, -3, -1, 0, 3, and 8, identify the set of natural numbers. So I will begin first. So the natural numbers, we label it as n. The curly bracket is important to write that. So the natural number is just 3 and 8. While the whole numbers is the same thing as the natural number. It is just that we have a number 0 there. Whole number is including 0. So, from this concrete example, you already understand that natural numbers is counting numbers. You can write down a notes there. Natural numbers is a counting number without 0. Okay? Of course, bila kita kira, kita tak include kosong lah. Betul. Bila kita nak kira sesuatu, bilangan botol air, bilangan laptops, bilangan kerusi, we use natural numbers, counting numbers. But whole numbers is including a 0 over there. So quite easy, isn't it? So now we have prime numbers. So prime number, we don't have any symbol for the prime number, so we just put prime equals to the curly bracket of 3. So prime here, from our question here, there is only number 3 that is prime. Prime number means what? Prime number is a number where it can divide by its own number only. It divides by its own. number only. So this is just to flashback. What is prime numbers, natural number, whole numbers? Now, even numbers. So even numbers, it is just number 8. Nothing more than 8. Over there is only 8 that is even numbers. And then negative integers. So integers, we can put a symbol of Z, and then you can also put a negative beside the alphabet of Z. If I put here positive, it means positive integers. But soalan ini tidak minta negative integers. Soalan ini minta negative integers, so we put a negative here. And so negative integers is just -5, -3, and -1. Tutup kurungan. Okay? And then the last one is odd numbers. So odd numbers is nombor ganjil, where you know it already. Nombor ganjil adalah -5, -3, -1, and also 3. So negative numbers, negative integers can also be considered as odd numbers. If you have 5, 3, and 1, anything with odd numbers, you can put it there. So let's continue with the next example. So given that -9 square root 7, 1/3 pi squared. Pi squared is a number. If you do not believe me, you can press pi and then square in your calculator, and we will see what we get later. So we have also 0, we have 4, we have 5.125125. Okay, so natural numbers. Can you tell me from here? I think you can type that in your chat comment there. Can you tell me what is the natural number for this question? Just any of you can write down your answers in the chat box there. Give me your answer. What is natural numbers? I will wait for you. Don't you worry. Four. So the natural number is just 4. Well done. How about the whole numbers? How about the whole numbers? So the whole numbers is very easy. Whole number is just 0 and 4. 0,4. Well done, all of you. Means you are following me right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, C, integers. So integers, we have to put the symbol of Z. Okay? But now they didn't say here positive or negative. So if they don't say it, it means all of it. It means it's both of it, whether it's negative or positive value, it is both integers lah. So in this case, our integers is just our integer is just -9. Just now I forgot to tell you about the integers. So integers is actually coming from the whole numbers. It is just that they have a negative numbers. Okay, integers consists of positive and also negative integers. I forgot to tell you that. So integers consist of the whole numbers, but including the negative as well. Okay, so our integers is just not -9. Thank you. Integers is supposed to be -9, and also 0, and also number 4. Well done. It means you know it. Okay, dia tak spesifik dia nak negatif sahaja. So it means that 0 and 4 is also included. Well done. Now, rational numbers. So this rational and irrational is where you haven't known the examples yet. So now I will teach you what is actually the rational numbers. So let me use a different color. So can you see? So this is rational number and a symbol of it. And this is the negative of the irrational. I mean, this is not negative. This is irrational. Okay, there is a IR in front here. Irrational means the opposite of rational. All right. So now rational. Let's learn what is rational. So from this question, rational numbers is actually 1/3, 0, 4, -9, and 5.125125. Okay, let me write down the answer first. So rational numbers is -9, 1/3, 0, 4, and 5.125125, ... Sometimes they write it like this, 5.125, and then has a bar above the 125, means it's repeating number. So basically, this is the answer for rational number. And why is -9? Kenapa -9? Persoalan dia, kenapa -9? Kenapa 1/3? Kenapa kosong? Kenapa 4? Kenapalah, semuanya kenapa. So I will explain to you two important things about rational. Okay, dalam rational number sebenarnya, so where is rational? So this is rational, right? So this is rational. So dalam rational number mempunyai integers number. So dalam integers mempunyai whole numbers. Dalam whole numbers mempunyai natural numbers, and so on. So basically you understand that di dalam rational ini of course mempunyai integers. Therefore, this negative integer is there. Therefore, 0 is there, 4 is there. So these three numbers that you already understand from the first part here, integers, is inside of these rational numbers. Therefore, that's why I put it inside of this -9, 0, and 4. Sebab dia juga dipanggil sebagai rational numbers. Cumanya, some of you might have confusion, madam, why is it also 1/3 then? Kenapa 1/3? Kenapa juga 5.125? So dua nombor ini kita ada nama. Okay, kita ada nama untuk dia. So namanya adalah repeating. This is called as repeating numbers, while this one is called terminating numbers. So apa yang dimaksudkan dengan terminating numbers? 1/3 is actually repeating. Oh God, this is repeating as well. So repeating numbers, what does it mean by repeating numbers? So if you check back here, di dalam nota yang di belah kanan ini, you akan nampak, saya tunjuk dulu. Okay, just now I said that rational got two numbers, right? Two types of numbers. Just now it's repeating. Just now is terminating. Okay, so repeating numbers is this one. As you can see here, 0.333 non-stop of 3 is actually 1/3. You agree with me? 1/3 is actually not ending of 3 after the decimal point. Okay, so we call this repeating numbers because it is continuing, tak berhabisan nombor 3 tu. So we call it repeating numbers. So you can see here all of these two, like 5.27, you put a bar above the 27. This has shown you that this is a repeating number already. Okay, this is repeating number. So what is terminating numbers then? Terminating number is just like 3.64. What is it called? Yeah. If you press your calculator, 3.64 is actually 91/25. So basically this number is ending there. 91/25 is 3.64 where it terminates there. You understand? Dia berhenti di situ. 3.64 berhenti di situ. Dia tidak ada sambungan untuk repeating 64, 64, 64. No, nothing about that. Or 444, nothing. It is just stop there. That's why it is called terminate. Terminate means you stop there. Berhenti situ. Stop right there. Okay. So kalau you tengok 9/10 juga adalah 0.9. So 0.9 berhenti di situ, kita panggil dia terminate. Terminating numbers. So that is called rational numbers. Sama juga dengan -3/4. What do you get? So -3/4. Oh god. So -3/4. Oops. Just a minute. So -3/4 is -0.75. So 0.75 is what? Is terminating number. So all of these are called, so both of these repeating numbers and terminating numbers are the example of rational numbers. Okay? Itulah contohnya. Manakala yang terakhir adalah irrational number. Second last lah. Okay? Irrational numbers is just other than what I bulatkan di sini, iaitu apa ni kita panggilnya? Square root of 7 dan juga pi squared. Ini adalah pi squared. So the answer for irrational numbers is square root of 7 dan juga pi squared. Itu sahaja. Okay, so untuk soalan inilah. So therefore you understand why does it call like that? Okay, let me use calculator lah. So here I show you, if you tekan punca kuasa 7, you akan dapat nilai 2 point berapa tu? 2.6455751 non-ending, you know right? Dia tak repeat, dia juga tak terminate. Can you see the numbers is very random after the decimal point. So all of these kind of numbers, especially if you see a punca kuasa 2 ataupun punca kuasa 3, all of this is called irrational numbers. Okay, irrational means got Q bar over there. Okay, Q bar ataupun Q prime, it representing the irrational. Okay, irrational numbers. So same goes to the pi. You know, same goes to if you press pi and then you press squared, you will see 9.86960 and so on. Non-ending numbers, and that is not repeating, it is not terminating. So these two numbers are called as irrational numbers. So if you want to look at these notes here, concrete example here, salah satu contoh yang lain juga adalah exponent. So exponent, kalau you tekan exponent, you can press alpha E. See, the number is 2.718 and so on. So nombor dia tidak berhabisan, nombor dia juga random, dia tidaklah terminate, dan dia juga tidak repeat. Therefore, it is called as irrational numbers. Okay, so now you already understand what is irrational and rational, and the last one is actually real numbers. So real numbers is just all numbers, but you don't need to write all numbers, you just write all. All means, it means that all numbers lah. I do not know how to explain already. Real numbers is just including the irrational and the rational numbers. So if you can see the relationship here, let me padam balik semua ni. So R means the real numbers, where the real numbers consisting of irrational and rational numbers. Cumanya di dalam rational numbers ini sangatlah banyak. Sangatlah banyak, maksud saya kenapa banyak? Sebab dia mempunyai integers, dalam integers mempunyai whole numbers, dalam whole mempunyai natural numbers, dalam natural numbers mempunyai prime numbers. So basically that's it. That is the relationship from the real numbers to rational and irrational numbers. So I hope you already understand that the relationship or of the number sets. Okay, so now let's continue to the next learning objective, which is we will learn about open, close, half open intervals and so on. So basically we will learn about number line lah. Okay, number line. Kita akan belajar macam mana nak melukis number line. So soalan yang ketiga, represent the following interval on real number line and state the type of interval. So the type of interval is ada 3 jenis. Satu adalah open interval, satu closed interval dan satu lagi half open interval. Dia hanyalah nama. And it is very good if you know the name after you have solved them. So now let's just draw the real number line dahulu. So number line sebenarnya sangat senang, which I believe you have seen this before. So number line is just put a line, put the number from -1 to 4. So basically -1 lebih kecil. Of course dia kena berada di belah kiri. So this is close. Okay, this is close. This is close. So close means we need to put a dense circle. So ini yang dinamakan sebagai, saya sebut dia sebagai dense, very dense sebab dia tertutup lah kan. So this is called dense circle. So I will lukiskan dia, since simbol ini merujuk kepada dense circle. Okay, whether it's like open or closed, just sekejap ya. So please bear in mind, this is dense circle and it means that it is a closed bracket lah. So basically this is the region that you want. So this is the real number. So this is the real number line. And what else? And you can also write this answer as a -1 until 4. So please know that less than or equal begini, kita sebut dia sebagai less than or equal, right? Sebab apa? Sebab X, let's say kalau X berada di situ, X lebih besar daripada -1 sebab dia berada di tengah kan? Of course lah X lebih besar. How do I know it's lebih besar? Sebab the way you read them is X more than, can you see here? This is, oh god. Ni ada ruang yang banyak, betul? Ini cara saya faham lah. Cara saya faham adalah dia ada lebih banyak ruang. Therefore, this is called more than. Okay, more than -1. Manakala, this one, x can also be less than 4. Of course lah, dia berada lebih kecil daripada 4 sebab dia berada di tengah. Sorry. So this in the middle x here, it can be bigger than -1 and it can be smaller than 4. This is how we write in different kind of notation. So ini adalah cara penulisan yang berlainan selain daripada cara ini sahajalah. So we call this as close interval. Sebenarnya nak bagi nama ni saja sebab soalan ni kata state the type of interval. So this is a close interval. Sebenarnya bila saya nampak soalan, saya sudah pun tahu ini close interval. Okay, so if you already know it, you write it down, close interval, and then you just put in the real number line to help you, to give you a notation. Oh, we call this set notation. Kita sebut ni, dia ada dua penulisan. Satu interval notation. This is interval. Kenapa dipanggil interval? Sebab ialah ada bracket kan. So kita panggil dia interval notation. Well, this one is called set interval. Next question. You may write down the number line dulu. So this number line consists of number 2 and 5. Correct? So this number 2 and 5, you have what? You ada apa ni kita panggil less than. X is less than. X is more than, X is here in the middle. So the number line is just here, where both of them are empty circle. So this is called as empty circle. So biasakan nama-nama ini saya akan sebut sebanyak yang mungkin. You juga akan sebut sebanyak yang mungkin. So this is called empty circle. Empty circle bermaksud open lah. Dia punya interval is open like that. Okay. So ini apa? So itulah number line dia. This is the region, of course. It is just saying that nombor 2 not included. 2 is not included. Basically 5 is also not included. So kalau dia tidak include, kita panggil dia open interval lah. Okay, open interval because number 2 and number 5 is not included. And another notation that we can write as interval notation, kita boleh tulis dalam jawapan yang lain juga, iaitu 2, 5. And put open bracket like that, 2 and 5. Okay, so next question. You can draw from number 2 to infinity. So now you have a danced circle, isn't it? This is danced circle. So you put a danced circle there. And then this is to infinity. Infinity, and in fact it's a positive infinity. So you can put an arrow to the right. Okay, so the region is from 2 to the right. Cara penulisan dia, so set notation dia juga boleh ditulis sebagai x such that x is bigger and greater than 2. So inilah cara penulisan yang selain daripada open interval. We can also write it down as selain daripada kita tuliskan dua begini, this is interval set, betul? This is interval notation. Well, this is set notation where you must understand the symbol. You kena tahu simbol ini, more than or equal. Okay, more than or equal is dance circle. Yang mempunyai equal bermaksud dia close bracket lah. Tapi kita tak boleh kata ni close interval. Nama dia adalah half open. Yang ini agak lain. Nama dia adalah half open interval. If you can look here, this one is half open interval. So you can look in the lecture notes Later, I will give you the lecture note. And in fact, the Telegram bot, our CamL Telegram bot, also consists of this note, the same note. So I want you, after our lecture class here, please have a scan. What is the notation and the, this is set notation, as I said just now. This is set notation and this is interval notation. So ada dua jenis penulisan lah. So kalau dia tak ada equal, dia open bracket, dia open begitu, both of it. So I really hoping that you already understand what is the meaning of less than, greater than, less than or equal. I hope you already understand this. More than, greater than or equal. Saya dengan harapan dan juga saya dengan harapan dan juga expectation to you all is I thought, I anggap yang you sudah pun tahu benda ini. Okay, because this is maths modern where this is quite basic and foundation you mesti kuat lah untuk bagus dalam mathematics. So I assume you already good in this reading, and I want you, if you are not yet good at this, please study cara penulisan ini. Sebab student walaupun dia rasa dia dah tahu, tidak semestinya dia pandai menulis notation. So I want you do a homework, study the notation itself. Both notation, satu interval, satu lagi set notation. So I want you to study both way of writing the answer. Okay? So that you tidak ada masalah nak menulis dua jenis jawapan di kemudian hari. So better untuk praktis hari ini, praktis sebanyak yang mungkin. Sampailah you dah pandai, barulah you akan bagus nanti di chapter yang 2 pula, chapter kedua. So your life will be easier next. So better to be hard work now. Okay, training is good for you. Last one is from 0 to negative infinity. Sebabkan dia ke kiri, so I already know that the arrow is going to the left, to negative infinity, And this is, of course, mempunyai equal means it's dense circle. Setiap kali mempunyai equal saja bermaksud dia dense circle. And this is the region. Cumanya dia dipanggil juga sebagai half open interval. Kenapa dia dipanggil sebagai half open? Sebab dia ada, sebab notation dia, kalau you tengok saya tulis set notation dia. You will see that not the set notation, the interval notation. If you see the interval notation, dia akan berjumpa dengan negative infinity until 0, where 0 is included, but the negative infinity tak mungkin included. It's not included, right? So it's not included means it's open bracket. Bila dia open bracket, bermaksud dia beginilah. So negative infinity mestilah open, tak mungkin close. So bila dia open, we call it half open interval. That is the only reason. So I hope you are really good. As I said, I repeat, I'm expecting you to be good in writing both notation. One is interval notation, one is solution or set notation. So saya nak you practice sebanyak yang mungkin tentang dua ini. And the last one from me is question number 4. Saya akan bagi beberapa contoh sahajalah. We're still using the number line, but now the final goal is to learn about the union and intersection. So now, in order to use this union and intersect, so basically this is union, yeah? In order to use this union and intersection, we will need a number line. So I repeat, we will use the number line, start with from smaller number to big numbers. So now kita cari dulu bahagian yang pertama. Kita lukis dulu, Lukis dulu from 0 to 5. Open interval ya. Sorry, this is half open. So this is tak kisahlah. Nama tu tidak penting sangat. Yang lebih penting adalah tahu macam mana nak melukis dan dua notation yang saya sebut tadi lah. So this is dense circle. Towards 5 is open circle. Okay, so now you already know how to draw that. It's good already. Tak perlu tahu nama pun tidak apa. And then 4 to 7, both are empty circle. So begini dah dapat markah lah. Cumanya sekarang kita diminta untuk letak union. Kita diminta untuk memakai union ini. This is union. So union bermaksud lorek semua. Okay, lorek semua. Therefore the answer is therefore the jawapan adalah from 0 to 7, but the 0 is included while the 7 is open. So this is satu jenis jawapan. Satu lagi jenis jawapan adalah I want you to write down in this curly bracket. Belajar daripada sekarang, awal-awal senang hidup kita nanti. Biasakan tulis X. Biasakan tulis ini yang saya tulis ni. Curly bracket such that X such that from 0 to 7, but the 0 is inclusive. So I want you untuk sentiasa biasakan menulis dua jenis jawapan ini daripada awal lagi. Kalau saya sebut banyak kali bermaksud benda ni penting. Sangat-sangat penting. Okay? Cara penulisan yang betul akan memberi you markah. Salah sikit, contoh kalau you tidak letak equal, you will get wrong. Because this is representing open bracket, both of them. But not that is not what we want. We want close bracket, therefore it is equal sign, less than or equal sign, like that. Okay, so make sure you know how to write it down. Second question we have here, -1, we have number 5 and we have number 9. So -1, no. So kita lukis dulu bahagian kosong, bahagian negative infinity sehingga 5. So 5 to negative infinity. From 0 to negative infinity, so this is how it looks. This is empty circle sebabkan dia open bracket. So this is the region. Tapi jangan lorek lagi, kita belum habis. We have another another interval which is from -1 to 9. And then dia minta intersect. This is called intersection. So intersection adalah pertembungan. Okay, dia bertembung di antara dua line itu. Okay, so pertembungannya adalah berada di sini. Ini adalah pertembungan dia. So you know that the answer is the shaded region here only. Therefore the answer is from -1 to 5, where both of them are open. Okay, dan lagi satu jenis jawapan adalah biasakan tulis curly bracket begini, X such that is the perfect answer over there. Please biasakan tulis rangka dulu, and then you write down the answer. The answer is -1 less than, no, tak ada equal, less than or X or less than or 5. So that is the answer. And there is more here. So we have a 0. So 0 to the left. But this is empty circle, yeah? Empty circle. And another one is also so this is dance circle, okay? This is dance circle. So going to the right now. And then dia kata union. Union bermaksud kita kena lorek semua. Kita loreklah semua. Therefore, the answer is from where? The answer is from negative infinity until infinity. So infinity bermaksud dia ialah dari hujung ke hujung kan? Dari hujung ke hujung dan kita tidak tahu dia sampai mana. Therefore, we put open bracket. And then another answer to write it down is actually just real number. Oh, no. Macam biasa, rangka x such that x is real number. That is how we write it down, the answer. Okay. And the last one from me, yang ini kalau you perasan ada 3 jenis interval dekat sini. So kita akan buat step by step. Kita akan mulakan dengan yang di depan, step 1. And then bila dah dapat jawapan, it will give you the step 2. So here we goes. Smaller number from negative 4, 0, 2, and 4. So basically, macam biasa, negative 4, 2, 2, I hope you are doing it with me. And then another part is 0, 2, 4, then circle. So please be careful with that. And then he say here union. So we need to make them a union. And then what do we got here? We got the first answer, which is negative 4 until 4, where the negative 4 is open bracket and the 4 is closed bracket. Tapi kita tak habis, kita perlu pakai jawapan ini. Jawapan apa? The negative 4 and 4 lah. Kita pakai jawapan negative 4 and 4 dan kita lukis di sini. One is open, one is closed bracket. And then another answer is this part haven't finished, so we put negative 2 and 2. So kita punya kerja adalah perlu buat number line from negative 2 until 2. Therefore, it say here we need intersect. Intersect di antara dua number line ini adalah from negative 2 until 2. So our final answer is from negative 2 until 2, but 2 is open bracket, negative 2 is closed bracket. Dan kita ada jawapan yang lain juga, iaitu the rangka x such that with the curly bracket, where this negative 2 is less than or equals to x less than to 2. And that is our answer. And the rest of it is your exercises. So you can screenshot this and practice this yourself and have a look at this note here. As I said, I want you to practice the interval notation and the set notation, ataupun kita panggil dia sebagai inequalities. So I want you to practice all of this until you are so pro of this, barulah you boleh masuk ke next chapter. Make sure you know how to write the both notation. That is your goal today. That's your mission today, which is to know how to write both answers. That is my goal. Please do some more exercises in the tutorial. You can have a look at it. And now we can stop here. These exercises will be used in the tutorial lesson at the second hour. Okay, tutorial hour yang kedua. The tutor and the tutee will use these exercises to present in the front of the classes at the second hour of our lesson for tutorial. Untuk H15 dan 14 sahajalah yang telah tahu. H05 dan H13 saya akan terangkan esok apakah yang saya terangkan tadi. Tutor, tutee, culture, growth partner. It's okay. I will stop here. Thank you for listening, and I will see you tomorrow in the classroom, face-to-face classroom. Thank you, everybody. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.